Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the POC Cytal road cycling MIPS helmet. Virginia Tech's independent cycling helmet testing has served as a benchmark for comparing different helmets across brands. POC's latest Cytal road cycling helmet not only has POC signature styling and color schemes, but has also achieved the top spot in Virginia Tech's road cycling category, making it one of the safest helmets on the market. You can see packaging wise is really simple, just a cardboard box, big POC logo on one side, and then a little sticker with the version and the color scheme that we have here. I'll go ahead and open this up, we'll go over the specs. Retail price on this is $330, so definitely very expensive, but it does achieve that 5-star Virginia Tech rating with the best score for a road cycling helmet, at least at the time of this review. It has the MIPS Air system in here, so it has rotational impact protection with the air nodes that hold the liner in place on the inside of the EPS foam. You have an integrated wing here, which is this top attachment piece that's super thin and optimized for aerodynamics, safety, and ventilation. You also have the optimized liner density, so the EPS foam here has really been designed to maximize the impact resistance and minimize the weight, so you have foam where you need it and you don't have foam where you don't need it. You also have very efficient ventilation, so big front vents and exterior vents and rear vents to funnel air all the way through. As far as what comes with it, obviously you get the helmet itself, you get an additional front pad, and then a nice POC branded storage bag, which is really good for traveling or for storage. Now let's take a look at the weight of the helmet. So we have the size medium here, and this is the US edition. So it's 320 grams, which is pretty impressive given the high safety rating. As a part of the Cytal helmet development, POC has done extensive computational and physical testing to optimize the safety. That's resulted in a unique shape, so you can see you have a much more blunt front design that looks like a POC helmet, but definitely has a little bit of a different form factor. Given the top Virginia Tech rating, we suspect this more vertical front design has really helped with the testing results. And you also have that front wing that ties the whole structure together and gives it a little bit more structure while still allowing air to flow through it. The design looks a bit strange from some angles. You can see a lot more blunt. You have a very deep front section, while the backside is more traditional POC with the sharp trailing edge and then the smooth curve. So you can see with this one being the white on white, very attractive design, and smooth design that really matches the POC branding everybody knows. This helmet is currently offered in 9 different colors, so you have a lot to choose from the iconic uranium black, blue, to even some red colors. We have the most distinctive color here, which is the hydrogen white, and that also has the white foam, which is really cool. So with some of the colors like the gray and then some of the black and white options, you get white EPS foam instead of the standard black foam. So it gives it a very distinctive look and makes everything really blend together. With the hydrogen white, it's actually an off-white. You can see the contrast with the more standard white color foam, and then the hydrogen white, which is again a little bit of a gray tone to it. So really attractive, very smooth corners, 2-piece shell. So you can see the top panel and then the bottom rim that extends all the way around. So fully finished too, so really looks premium. And tons of venting here, so big vents on the bottom of the front piece. Those large, tall vents on the front. And again, with that blunt design, it's a really big area for air to go through. Little side vents here, little extensions here on the top to help some of the hot air go away. That all flows through the back with this big opening. Very sleek design too, very some basic branding. You just have POC here on the top. And then the yellow MIPS graphic, which seems like a sticker, so I believe you could just remove this too and get a full white appearance. And then again on the inside, it's all white, white cradle, black straps, and then the black liner. But very distinctive look, especially with the color matched foam. As far as the closure system, you can see standard buckle, so no fid lock here. And you have the straps on the side, which are just nylon straps. It has this little Y connector, so you can adjust this side to side, but not up and down like you can with some helmets, which may limit some of the fit for some people. You have the wraparound cradle too, so you can see this plastic construction goes all the way around. You have the dial on the rear, so you can adjust this to tighten or loosen it, and you can see how it actually pull the inside. And from the inside, you can see just how much extra foam is here. So this sticks out quite a bit. While you have a standard kind of dome shape on the inside, the helmet itself extends out quite a bit more. You also have the MIPS Air liner here, and that uses these little straps, so these are nice and flexible. So if you had an impact, these will kind of rotate, and then that'll absorb some of the impact on top of the optimization that POC has done with the foam. So again, different density foams in different locations, and they've obviously optimized the structure here to improve the safety of the helmet. Here you can see a 360 shot of the helmet paired with the POC Illicit sunglasses. They both have the hydrogen white color scheme, so they really pair well. And you can see with the white foam, it really pops, so you don't have that black foam on the inside with this color combination. So a very unique look, and then pairs well with just about any bike or kit. So definitely a great combination. Plenty of space between the sunglasses and the helmet as well. And the only downside of this helmet, you can see it looks a little bit bulky at some angles. The front definitely extends further, so you have a lot more foam there, and you can see a little bit domey on the side, so you have more foam on the sides. But that definitely helps with the safety, and overall it's still a very sleek helmet that's easy to identify as POC. We found the helmet to be really comfortable. The size medium works just like every other medium brand we've worn. And you have plenty of adjustment with the rear dial, so you can wear winter gear underneath it. And with the big front vents here, it's nice and cool, so on a hot day it's a great option. You have big front vents that really scoop air through it, so you can definitely feel it, and a good combination for any kind of mixed condition. So overall, definitely a nice helmet. It's pricey like a lot of POC gear, but you definitely have that additional safety and features. Here we have a few helmets, including the POC Ventral. And this is where you can really see the difference in design. They definitely both look like a POC helmet, very similar curves and vent structure. But here, when you look at them side by side, you can see how much more blunt the Cytal is. So with the Ventral, you can see more smooth and a curved dome design, where this one is more blunt. And that's definitely part of the reason it has such a high safety rating. But you can see with POC, you get that very distinctive styling, very smooth corners, and the way they've designed the foam with the color matching here is very distinctive. On the backside, similar designs. This was the Ventral Spin, so pre-MIPS, so this is when they had their own little MIPS variation, and now they've gone with the standard MIPS. But you can see very cool color, and again, really the big difference is just the profiles have changed, so a little bit more awkward from some angles, but you get the additional safety. Comparing this to other helmets, you can also see similar design difference. More blunt, this is the Smith Trace. So this has the Get Wild color scheme, so really crazy. Something you wouldn't see with POC, but fun to have, more retro design. Similar venting, but with the POC, you can see a big front ones. With most helmets, you have a mix, and this has the corrode and the blue finish. That gives it a additional safety factor, as these can compress with their three-dimensional structure. And we also have the Sweep Protection Falcon Arrow here. So you can see, again, a little bit different profile, much more smooth. And this has the magnetic covers on here, so you can actually pop these off. But you can see styling-wise, most helmets are a little bit more aggressive, while the POC is smoother. And that's what gives it a more distinctive look. On the inside, they're all pretty similar. But with the POC, you can see you have deeper front channels, and then deep channels here, but less wide. Let's go over the pros and cons for the POC Cytal helmet. What we like about it is you get really unique color schemes. As with a lot of POC products, you have a nice, unique color palette, as well as the color matched foam with some of the options like the hydrogen white and the white foam we have here that really make them stand out. And of course, with the high safety rating, you get that nice peace of mind. So it's really nice to see that they're maxing out the rating on Virginia Tech. And you have the large open vents on the front. So really nice cooling. So on cold days or even warm days, you get a nice flow through the helmet. As far as negatives, they're very expensive, like a lot of POC products. And then with the extended front, it looks a little bit awkward, so much more domey shaped rather than being more sleek and rounded. Taking everything into account, we give the helmet a 9.2 out of 10. You have the classic POC design with really impressive safety stats. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us at our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is a Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.